Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, GSFR, have ordered military action in Abia. What can you say about that? Would that be another repeat of Okwama in Abia State? Does that justify, of course, such action? Executive order given by the president, considering how volatile the regions has been for a while.
First and foremost, I would say the president is not being sincere with every Nigerians, and the president himself. This is not about giving marching orders. Atiku just gave him a leave yesterday. Atiku Abubakar said he should. It is time for you to 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 seek political solution to the end of this killing in the eastern region. Holding Mazi and Kanu in the intention, there will always be crisis. That is see, there's no two way about it. Let the heaven come down. The president at this point need to bring down his ego and look for and then speak to the eastern leaders. Okay, fine, what can we do? Let there be a round table between the eastern leaders, sorry, the eastern elders, and then the political guerrillas in the east. Let them reach out to an agreement in which Madinam Kanu should be set free. You cannot incarcerate Madinam Kanu and you expect peace in that region. It's not possible. So giving marching order to me is just baseless. It is irrelevant. It will not bring a lasting solution. Instead, it will trigger more violence in that region.
Don't you think that some state actors want to achieve that violence and destabilize the entire East, maybe for their own advantage? You can imagine a president giving a marching order for killing five military men, which the perpetrators has not been fished out. You would have given an investigative order or an inquest into such actions before making such rat decision.
Now, one thing I will say that it seems President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is scared of the northern bloc, the influential men in the north, because the same thing happened in Niger State. Some persons were killed. Scores of persons were killed in that region. The president did not give marching order. These are places the president needs to give marching order because he's scared of 2027 election. But he knows, knowing fully well that see, either if he contests come 2027, the eastern region would not vote him. The eastern region has never voted him, and then the eastern region would not vote him. So that's why he felt he can give marching order to the east, and then same thing will not be replicable in the north.
So to go and kill the eastern people, even the innocent uh, who are not aware of whatever transpired.
That's what I'm saying. I said the president is scared of some northern elders because people are being killed on a daily basis. In Niger State, some people were killed yesterday, and the president did not address that issue. Now, his emphasis was on the Abba killing. So those who are killing innocent citizens, indigenes in the north, what will happen to them? If the president could give a marching order in the south, he should also give a marching order in the north, so that some persons will not feel they are second class citizens, and some persons should feel they are above the law. Because I think the president is on his note is playing politics. Because if President Tinubu Ahmed is being fair, the same marching order he gave to soldiers in the east, he should replicate such order in the north. Killing, I've told you, giving marching order in Aba would what escalate more violence. The only solution, you cannot hold Mazi and Kanu in detention and you expect the people of that region to be happy. It is not done. It is not done anywhere in the world.
Exactly, and he went further to say that civil disobedience, sit at home, is now a treasonable offense. You can imagine that he is now interpreting a different law.
The president cannot say there is no way in our constitution that says sit at home is a treason offence. So probably those advising the president should I think they are quack lawyers. So because the last time I checked, President Bola Tinubu is not a lawyer, and then the last time I checked, there was never a time in our constitution that says sit at home should be is now a treasonable offence. And then the last time I checked, there was never a time the House of Assembly, sorry, our lawmakers passed that into a law. So how is that? Except the president signed that as an executive order. So he has not even signed that as an executive order. But one thing I want to say is that you cannot tell the people what to do. This see their mindset. This Biafra is an ideology. Even if you arrest the whole of Madam Kanu, Simon Ekpa, okay, everybody, a child will come out, someone will spring up one day and start to fight and continue this Biafra spirit. Is a mindset. It's like a child, something you've imbibed in him from tender age, he will continue to grow with it. How old was Nnamdi Kanu when Biafra war was fought? It was just about less than 45 years. But now today he's championing the cause, and then like what's on NEPA. So one thing is that at this point, if the president wants a lasting solution, the best answer is political dialogue with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If I were the president, that's why we say Atiku told him yesterday. In the Atiku came out, and then we see, as a Nigerian, I condemn the killing. The killing is not a good one. But one thing is that for things not to get worse, why don't you seek a political solution to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You cannot incarcerate one of them in prison.
Exactly, just like Igbohu was, the case against Igbohu was withdrawn, bordering on treasoning. The same thing happens to the Mieti Allah and Sowore, Omoleye Sowore. So it appears that this is about ethnic sentiments playing out.
I think it is based on I will not say it is ethnic sentiment. I think it is based on the personal conviction of the president. Now, before you could let Sowore go, before the president let this guy, what's his name, Sunny go, and the mental leader off the hook, he knows their agitation is not holding family. That is one of those things. Because if their agitation is fully holding family, like if the agitators, if this Sunday Igboho and co agitating, if it's that rooted, the president will not leave them. But the only problem is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agitation is rooted even to the nooks and crannies in the east. That is the problem. We saw it. It played out on the 30th of this month. The entire east was on a shutdown. Governors, even governors, were even telling their people, please obey, don't come out. Because at that point, whatever the governor say becomes null and void. The people would rather listen to what the leader is saying. You see it. So most of the governors in the southeast have lost their grip. So so I don't think it is tribal sentiment. I believe it is the what ideology and the mindset and how rooted those championing this agitation are. Now we know Sunday Igboho. So is it someone that Tinubu has fed in his house in some years back? He will come and start chanting agitation. Tinubu go kick am one place, we don carry slap am. Shey na MKO wife Abia Onitire that invaded Oyo State House, government house, someone that have dined and wine with the president. Tinubu show what I worked for the president in 2015 APC. So Tinubu will not take them serious. But there was never a time Tinubu had any link with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where the fear is.
But is that usurping the right of the Mazen Khan and the Biafrans, of course, to self-determinations as enshrined in United Nations Women and People's Rights Charter to
Come again.
self-determination?
Is it what?
As is it infringing of the right of the Biafrans and the Eastern people to decide where their political future lies,
See,
as Nigeria recognizes self-determination?
I think like you've known, like every Nigerian on the street known that Nigerian is a lawless country. When it comes to fundamental human rights, our fundamental human rights have been trampled on a daily basis. Just like everybody, a particular region has right to agitation. So why are you now clamping down on them? At first, you propose, you prescribe them IPOP, you refuse to prescribe Metiala terrorists. You see, because those who don't believe in the what, in the ideology of Nigeria. These are set of people who are against this ideology and this contraption called Nigeria. So you feel they are a threat to you, you feel they are what, enemy to you. You are very fast. You are very fast to prescribe them terrorists. But Mejala has been causing more damage. Bandits, Boko Haram, still you are still, you've never for one day tag them terrorists. So I think for my end, the Igbo leaders too are sell out to their sons. One of the problem the Igbos are having is that their leaders too are sell out, because if they are not sell out, who gave the presidency a tip of when Nnamdi Kanu was actually extradited from Kenya? The same Igbo leaders. So the the problem the Igbos are having is that some elements within the Igbo contraption is not happy with this agitation. Truth be told, some powerful influential persons within the Igbo race are giving government tips. This is what he will do. This is what he will do. This is what he will do. Because if not so, this is the time for them to rally around their mass and can, and then see that this guy is being released, and then fight for fight for fight for exit in Nigeria. Because this has always been the dream of Odumegu Ojukwu. It has always been his vision. But some people leaders are working for the president and the presidency. They are loyal to the president. So they are anti-Biafra. So that's what I'm saying. See, a united house home cannot achieve success. It is high time the leaders come back to their senses, and then to make sure that they are on course.
Thank you so much for your wonderful submissions. We do appreciate.